What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of No Pad, No Pencil. Episode number 8.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed, folks. Today we got a good one here for you. Today we got a really strong topic for us Ravens fans. So
Yes.
if you're a Pittsburgh fan, we don't want to hear your responses, man. Get up out of here. If you're anywhere in the AFC North, man, get up out of here. This is just for our Ravens fans,
Yes,
man.
indeed.
Nah, anybody's fine. We just playing. We just joking. But no, real talk, okay? We got a deep one here, right? It's been brought to a lot of people's attention that we have possibly one of the best and most dynamic quarterbacks in the game. Realistically, one of the most dynamic offensive players in the game, right? And so what I have here today is a question, and we're going to get it, we're going to touch on it, right? For our Baltimore Ravens fans, is Lamar Jackson the best offensive player that we have ever drafted? So, Tay, I'm going to start off. Who do you think is your top offensive players that have ever been drafted by the Ravens?
Me? Man, I got the stats to prove it. Joe Flacco, Jamal Lewis, Ray Rice.
Ray Rice?
And I got Lamar's fourth right now. Just for right now.
All right, so ho. You just dropped the bomb, bro. You just dropped the bomb. So let's make this clear. Hold on, let me make this clear. This is in order. Joe Flacco, number one.
Joe Flacco.
Number one.
Yes, indeed.
You said
Jamal,
Ray Rice. Oh, Jamal Lewis. Okay.
Jamal Lewis.
Number two, Ray Rice.
And Lamar.
And then Lamar is fourth.
Yeah, Lamar.
Best person that we've ever
Yeah,
drafted.
for
on
right
offense.
now.
Okay. Why is, first and foremost, we got to talk about this one, right? Why is Joe Flacco number one?
His body of work speaks for itself. His body, look at the body where you brought stability to the quarterback position.
What?
Hey, but before Joe Flacco came, who needed a quarterback? We never had a franchise quarterback until Joe Flacco. We never had one.
And we still never had one when we had Joe Flacco.
Oh, he won us a Super Bowl, yo. Cut
Come
this
on,
out.
no.
Cut
Joe-
this out, yo. He
All
had
right.
one of the best playoff runs in the history of the NFL. Cut it out, yo.
Okay, Joe Flacco had help.
His playoff record speaks for
Ray
itself.
Lewis won the Super Bowl. Ed Reed won the Super Bowl. Ray Lewis and them won the Super
But
Bowl.
who was the MVP? Who did this in work?
Man, we ain't even gonna touch on that
who
one. We
did
know
this?
why that was.
I mean,
It's because he's a quarterback, bro.
I mean, come on, stop. Yo, you see the numbers? Wait, what he did?
What
What
was
he
his
did?
numbers?
12, no interceptions, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. People out there, correct me if I'm wrong. It was no interceptions, but I think it was what, 12
No interceptions,
touchdowns?
bro. You right.
Come on, man. Who did that besides Joe Montana in modern football?
I get
Come
you.
on, y'all don't downplay Joe, yo.
Okay, but what about after that? What about
I'm not
when
worried about
defense-
that. This is the
How can
best.
you not worry
offense.
about that?
But
It's a body of
but
work.
this is the question is Lamar Jackson the best offensive player the Ravens ever drafted? We're not talking about defense here. We're talking about
We're not talking about
offense.
We're not talking about
We're
defense
talking
here,
about
Tay.
offense.
Ain't right. We're not talking about defense here, but we're talking about how defense directly correlates, and I guess it correlates in everybody's thing, but really with Joe Flacco, you cannot say without a bottom of a doubt that once those key players left the defensive team, Joe
That's
Flacco
not the
never was
question. That's not the
productive
question.
after
But
the
that's
case.
not the question.
He
The
never
question-
was.
That's not the
It is
question.
part of the question because you saying
So what
is
the-
Joe Flacco? You saying Joe
He's the
Flacco
best
was the
offensive-
number one
Right.
offensive player that we ever
Right.
drafted?
Exactly.
That's asinine,
How's
man.
asinine? It's the question.
I
He's
agree.
the best offensive player we
I
ever
agree
drafted.
with you on number 2. As a matter of fact, there's a strong case that you can make Jamal Lewis the number 1 player
Right, because he had
that
the
we
most
ever did.
He had the
right?
most dominant offensive season as a Raven.
I can even say with Ray Rice, and I agree with that. Ray Rice is definitely
3 years almost averaging
Ray-
2,000
right.
all-purpose yards.
Ray Rice should definitely be on the record,
But
right?
I can't put Lamar as number 1 right now, even though he having the most dominant. The most dominant.
You can't put Lamar as number 1.
What, right now?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
You can't. But
Right.
you can put Lamar better than Joe Flacco. Because Joe Flacco ain't supposed to be number
Stop
1.
it, yo. We got 11 years of Joe, yo. Come on, yo.
11 years
Yo,
of Joe.
It's all about body of work.
11
yo.
years of
It's
Joe.
all about body of work.
And how many we did
It's all about body of
with
work.
Ray and Ed?
This is the question. Once
5
again,
with Ed
it's not
and
the
Ray.
question. It's not.
And then
the
after
question.
that, the rest
It's
of it was
not
garbage
the question.
time.
The question is,
It was
who
garbage
is the
time.
best offensive player the Ravens ever drafted?
And I'm
it's Joe
explaining that.
Flacco. The numbers speak for itself.
The numbers don't
The
speak.
numbers speak for itself. He brought stability to the quarterback position. We didn't have a franchise quarterback. We had Stoney K, Scott Mitchell, Ergzine. People out there, correct? Add the names in the YouTube comment list. We had a bunch of nobodies, man.
Steve McNair.
I mean, he was done. He was on his legs when he came
got
in.
you.
But I'm just saying, the boy brought stability and he put up numbers as a Baltimore Raven quarterback. He's the best offensive player we ever drafted, hands down. And I dare anybody to prove me wrong in that comment section. I can agree. Jamal Lewis may have had the best season, that 2,000-yard season. He was literally running on top.
Jamal has had the best career in Baltimore out of any offensive player that we've ever had, bro.
Can't say it, Joe Gary. Even though when Joe,
because Jamal Lewis won a Super Bowl too, and Jamal Lewis
in the back half
had 1 year that was a bad year,
in the back
which
half,
is the end back in his career.
The last 4 years of Joe Flacco career has been mediocre at best. The record speaks for itself,
bro. Just go ahead.
But
and
like I
say
say, man, that boy came within one play of taking us to the Super Bowl. Then he took us there the next year. Come on, man. The boy speaks. His number speaks for itself. It don't matter. The number speaks for themselves.
I
man.
get it, bro. I get where you're going, man. But I just don't see. I don't personally see Joe Flacco as number one.
Man, first thing first. That's a freaking fan base, man. Everybody loves shitting on Joe. I mean, his last 4 years was horrible, but the boy gave us a Super Bowl. He may not have the best weapons, but he had weapons. He just couldn't play up to his contract. That's his biggest knock. He can't play up to his contract.
One could say that his contract is what ultimately led to his demise, man, because it didn't allow anybody else to get paid. But that's my point, man.
Joe Flacco, looking at his career, he was never supposed to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
But see, this is where I'm leading into, right, with Joe Flacco, right?
Right.
Joe Flacco never was that guy that could make the rest of his team look good or play better than what they are.
But we found that out after the contract. But how can you say that when he showed out with Kubiak? He had us by 14 points in that Patriot game. That Super Bowl was supposed to be ours, man. So we can't say that. We can't say it. Kubiak had him looking like a top 10 quarterback, yo.
Right, but then that second half came around and then he was done.
But you can't blame. What do you mean of his career?
No, the second half of that game, he was done.
That boy gave us 2 14-point leads, man. You blame that
in
on
the first
defense.
half, and then he was done.
On the defense. You blame that loss.
I blame it on the defense, but a great quarterback keeps on fighting. He gave up in the third and the fourth.
I can't say he gave up.
He was done, bro. He was done.
I can't do that to him. He was done. Any quarterback to get 2 14-point leads in the game supposed to win the game. Hands down.
He was
hands
done.
down.
He was done. It's a playoff game. No, it's not.
Any quarterback that had 2 14-point leads in a game supposed to win that game.
You're supposed to put up another 14-point lead or another 7-point lead.
He did twice. Goddamn, how much you need from him? How much you want from him?
As much as it takes to win. And that's Joe Flacco's problem. And that's Joe Flacco's problem. He never did enough, did what it takes to win. He never did enough. I don't understand how you can put a man that never did enough or did what it takes to win in number one. He's not, even though he won a Super Bowl, you can't put him not. I would have been satisfied. I would have been satisfied if he did number 2.
But you just contradict yourself. He won a Super Bowl. So all that you saying is out the window. He won a Super Bowl.
I said it don't matter if he won a Super Bowl.
Well, why don't? That's what they play the game for.
I get you.
They get Super Bowls, man. Come on.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is we're talking about a whole body of work. We're talking about a whole body of work.
He lead the Ravens in every goddamn stat.
Your number one should have been. If you was going to, out of the 4 people that you just mentioned, I would put the order Jamal Lewis number 1. I'm putting Ray Rice number 2, and that's just cause Lamar Jackson don't have the time spent in the league that Ray Rice has.
My thing
Lamar Jackson number 3.
My thing is with Lamar.
And then Joe Flacco number 4.
My thing is with Lamar. After this season, he's having the most dominant season ever in the history of football. Until after this year he wins this MVP, he's on number 4 on my list. But after the season, he's gonna be number 1 because what he's doing, we never seen before. But like I say, man, it's still Joe. It's still Joe.
Joe is not a
It's
number one.
still Joe. Joe and Jamal and Ray Rice.
I can't put Joe number one.
Hey, anybody
don't.
disagree? Y'all go in that comment section. You can go on my Twitter. We're going to put that up. And don't call me out on it. You know?
Yeah, please, because that don't make sense, man. Joe
You know,
Flacco.
but this Flacco hate in Baltimore strong.
Well, Flacco
I mean, on
loving
his
in
back
Baltimore
end-
was strong too. Just a month ago, I ain't gonna say a month ago, just last year, everybody loved Joe Flacco.
I mean, you know how
He was hating on Lamar.
You know how, yo, let
If
me
I,
tell you.
if I can remember correctly, I thought you hated Joe Flacco too.
I mean, hey, I gotta give respect. You know where it's due.
Nah, man.
He held this franchise down for 11 years.
Nah,
We never had a franchise quarterback. Never.
I
The
don't agree
boy,
with that.
the boy did what he did till he got injured.
I got
Everybody get old. Hell, at one point it's gonna happen to Lamar. You know how this fan base is.
Right.
This a frugal fair weather
You
fan
think
base.
it's gonna come to Lamar
What
one day?
happened to every quarterback in the history of football?
Man.
Anytime you get rid of Joe Montana, you get rid of anybody, man.
But the city of Baltimore was ready for Joe to leave. Majority of the city
I mean, but
was ready for Joe
he
to
got
leave.
old. I mean, everybody got sick.
Is what I'm saying.
Everybody got sick of that style of play. It was bend don't break. It was boring. And the way Joe played, you can't win like that in the NFL no more. Face it, fans. You can't win
It's
it.
done.
It's done.
It's done. It's a new era.
So,
A whole new era.
we're going to hit y'all with questions like this every week. We're going to try to.
I got you. All right, folks. Thank y'all for listening in. Hey, leave in the comment section what y'all think. Let us know. And we'll holler at y'all, man.
This was good. This was good.
Peace.
Holla at y'all.